Okay, I decided to make a short series on data types for Visual Basic. And I'll try to make it quick. And I'll go over some of the terms as we go through this. So dim is short for dimension. It's dimensions of arrays. That's later on. So basically what it's saying is what follows is a variable definition. So we have to call the variable something. It could be any word, but in this case, since we're talking about integer variables, we're going to call this integer number. So then it says as integer. That is telling the computer that to remember that, or to put into memory or use the memory as an integer, which means it's going to be a data type that isn't going to, it won't do, let's say it won't do decimals. It will add math. And again, as we go further, we'll talk about it more. So here we have a name. We gave a definition. We gave it a name. We gave it a name, and we're telling the computer it's going to be integer. So now we're taking the name, and we're equal is basically adding a value. So this name equals this value. Now we're taking this name equals this name plus 1. So we're really just changing the value. Now we want to display this, and the easiest way to display it without creating buttons and so on, which is again later, or you might have saw in a few of my simple previous videos, message box dot show. Whenever you see that dot, that's a method afterwards. Everything's a method basically. You know, like how are you going to get to the car? You're going to take your bike, or are you going to take a car? That's a method. But in this case, we want it to show. We want the message box to show. And this is the red is a string. A simple string value means, again, it means text. This up here, it means numbers as text. This one down here means just text. So it's open quote, close quote. It'll have those words. And that's another operator. So we're taking my name, which holds the value, as we showed over here, which should be, it was 27, but we added one, so it should be 28. And it's going to convert it, or it's going to tell the computer that it's a string, so the computer doesn't have to take the time to figure out what we're doing. It's just an instruction. It's like saying we're using the method bike, and we're going straight to the store. If you didn't tell somebody what you're going to do with your bike, they wouldn't know. Then we're going close. And by the way, I'll let's see. These parentheses are a call sign. It's telling the computer this is what it wants to do. So we're taking all of this, we're putting it into here. When we run the program, that's what's going to show. What's in here. That's what's going to show in the message box. And then we're going to close it in here. And in here is nothing, so it'll close. So let's, I want to show you the difference between. So we'll comment this out. So there's the text up above, and there's the value that we wanted. The integer number did an add calculation because that's all we really asked for. And let's see what happens when we click OK. Okay, it didn't close. It went back to the form. So I closed it. I closed the program. I'm going to uncomment this. I'm going to run it one more time. Click OK. Oh, I forgot to uncomment it. You can close here also. Run it one more time. It closed. I'm also putting, it takes time to do this, but I'm trying to put definitions for anybody that's interested. So I'll just read them. Dim is short for dimension. Forgot to put that in there. And dim tells what follows is a variable definition. So we're going to name it something. Int is short for integer, which represents the data type for this variable. Counts, does not calculate. As integer tells the Visual Basic what type of value you want to store in this variable. Again, we're storing it as an integer that adds. ToString, again there's the dot, it's a method to tell the computer to show numbers as a text value. And close, and there's the call. This says close the program. That's it, thanks.